professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. The FBA and SYSBM movements return energy. So people like to play stupid. So let me just keep it plain. When people got an issue with ADOS or FBA or, American Descendants of Slaves, ADOS, Foundation of Black Americans, FBA, SYSBM, Save Yourself Black Man, or the Black Manosphere, black men in general. Here's the thing. You're just dealing with people who are logical. See, Black Americans have got a certain amount of disrespect, and black men have gotten a certain amount of disrespect from certain groups. So now it's like, okay, I get it. You don't rock with me. I'm not rocking with you. And now all of a sudden, all of these different groups having a conniption. They're losing their minds and I don't know what's going on. You do know what's going on. I don't care if you're a black person from Central, South America, the Caribbean, or Africa, or the UK. You know what's going on. I don't care if you're a black woman or in the LGBT community or some other or interracial dating type person. You do know what's going on. Or people who want to play politics about using their group to get over on black men. You know what's going on. The problem is now guys are operating the same way you do. And it's basically returning the favor. See, I was listening to a podcast of a Hispanic Mexican rapper or Mexican guy. I don't know if it was American Cholo because it was more than one person. So I'm not going to say it was just him because it wasn't just him. But one of the guys was talking about reparations, how they shouldn't get anything. And then the guy was like, well, for some odd reason, people act like Hispanics or Latinos are the only people who say don't hang out with black people because they're black. I've seen black people, say don't hang out with black people because of black culture. And I'm like, have you seen black people say don't hang out with Hispanic people because of their culture, or don't hang out with Asian people because of their culture, or don't hang out with Middle Easterners because of their culture? Because we've said don't hang out with white people because of their culture, absolutely. But you other groups, you people of color groups, y'all do this all the time. And a lot of that stuff is unjustified. The vast majority of it is unjustified because your red flags and your vices, you act like we don't know them and we don't see them. The same thing happens with people who are from the diaspora. What I mean is, people migrated from Africa or the UK or Central South America or the Caribbean. If you want to say black people from the diaspora are saying don't hang out with black people, and that's the same. It's not the same. Because all you other groups, Japanese people say don't hang out with Chinese people for a reason. You know what I mean? Mexicans and Puerto Ricans don't get along for a reason. That's what that is. But for you people who are in the diaspora, when you do that to us, it's like, hey, bro, no problem. Okay. You're not rocking with me, I'm not rocking with you. But brother, ain't no but brother. And you start to see the separation when it goes to when people are pointing out, yo, this person is this and that person is that. Because what a lot of people do is they dump their dysfunction on ADOS or FBA when they're not ADOS or FBA, and then they run off. Like the young lady who just said she dated a guy whose mother gave him oral sex and she gave him oral sex too. The mother was Italian. The woman that you consider a light-skinned black woman, she's Dominican, but wouldn't say that part, right? You just assume, this, that, and the third. So now that's what FBA and ADOS is. No. That person who did that, they're Dominican. That person who did that, they're Puerto Rican. That person is, Haitian. That person is Nigerian. That person is so on and so forth. Jamaican, so on and so forth. So now when people go, oh, those black people, no, you're going to take the good with the bad. They're black, but they're from there. That's their culture. That's not ours. Same thing with the SYSBM. these guys are traveling and these guys are doing this, that, and these guys don't want to deal with, black women. Okay. It's called Save Yourself, Black Man. Obviously, their brothers are saving ourselves because you don't have our best interests at heart. So when you don't have our best interests at heart, we're going to take it in our own hands to have our best interests at heart. If you get mad at guys for traveling and they travel, you're not mad when you travel, so shut up. When you get mad, if you feel like guys are dating interracially, you don't get mad when you date interracially, so shut up. These guys are just returning the same energy. Like, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. For all you people who got an issue with it, that's your personal problem. Because all of these backstabbing, dysfunctional, disrespectful behaviors that you do, you don't have a problem with. Your moral compass is pointed to hell on a regular basis. And it's become so much of a norm that you think something's wrong with somebody going, I'll accept you being like that. But I'm going to, feed you with a long handled spoon. And then it's, no, you can't be. No, you get what you give. It's called karma, man. Black men and black Americans aren't above returning the same energy you give to us. It's not. Grow up and stop being a baby. But I'm done. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Peace.